Good morning. Welcome to our 4th annual Horticultural Sciences Day. As always, we're delighted to have you here. And thank you all for coming today. It's a beautiful day outside, but you chose to be here, so thank you, okay? I'm Lekha Sridhar. I'm the chair of the Horticultural Sciences program here at Johnson County Community College. And before I get started with today's program, please allow me to introduce to you our president, Dr. Joseph Sopcich, to welcome you all. We are indeed pleased and honored that Dr. Sopcich accepted our invitation to be here today.
Thank you, Lekha. Or I should say Dr. Sridhar, correct? My name is Joe Sopcich. I'm the president here at Johnson County Community College, and I'd like to welcome all of you to our campus. Now, how many of you are high school students? Raise your hands. Okay, so we made all the high school students sit in this section, apparently, right? Well, I'd like to welcome all of you to our campus. What you may not know about Johnson County Community College is that there are about 1,200 community colleges in the country. This community college is considered one of the very best. So we'd like to welcome you to this facility, and I have to say that our horticulture program, under Dr. Sridhar's guidance, is among one of the tops in the country, which is really pretty cool, with all kinds of opportunities for students. Now, before I get started, I'm just going to ask you a few questions. For example, you. You're so immersed in it's good to know somebody reads our materials. Okay, so what high school are you from?
Olathe North.
Olathe North. What about you?
Olathe North.
What's your name?
Mario.
What's your name?
Michael.
Where are you from?
Olathe North.
Is anybody here not from Olathe North? Really? Where are you from?
Olathe North. Olathe North.
Boy, I think Olathe North is a good area for us here.
Olathe North.
I love Olathe North. What about you?
Olathe North.
You know, it's great. Everyone looks down when I walk toward them. You guys aren't looking up.
Olathe North.
Okay, good answer. Okay, I've got one for you. Sir, where are you from?
From Uganda.
Uganda! We have with us today Ronald Reagan Okumu, who is a member of parliament and leader in the country of Uganda, specifically the Gulu region, which is northern Uganda, and he's here today working on some very important projects. So Reagan, thank you very much for joining us. I think you get the award for the person who came the greatest distance for this seminar, so that's terrific. I can assure you that you can go to any program in the Kansas City region today, and you're not going to find a program that has a visitor or a member of parliament from Uganda. This program that you're part of, Lekha gave me a few talking points. And when she sends, and normally when you get talking points, you get 3 talking points. Lekha sent me 23 talking points on 2 pages, which gives you some idea of the amount of preparation that went into this. But some of the key things here is that there are 150 students in this program. There's 2+2 opportunities with K-State University, which means you go here for 2 years, and then you can go to K-State and get a degree. In fact, we have numerous adjuncts from the K-State faculty working with this program. So that provides kind of a general overview. One of the most important things about all of our programs here on campus is that we have advisory committees. And these advisory committees consist of professionals in the field. We have one of those with us today, Mr. Dalton Hermes. Dalton? If you've heard of Hermes Landscaping, which is one of the biggest, horticultural enterprises in the Midwest, Dalton runs that. And so it's a great opportunity to interact with people in the private sector who make their living doing the things that we teach here. So the other thing you might be interested in knowing is that according to our surveys, when our people graduate, they start at about $20 an hour. And that's a pretty good deal right out of school. So at the end of the day, we all know how important horticulture is, especially horticulture in an urban environment, because we live with that. And you know, there's all kinds of scientific reasons that we like plants and things like that, but ultimately, they make us feel good. because we like being around green things, and we like being around nature. And so the challenge is how can we use science, and how can we do all that ultimately benefits all of us? So I'd like to welcome you all today. I hope that sometime during your time here at the college, you're going to go up to somebody, Leica, Mr. Hermes, and ask one question. Can you challenge yourself to ask one question? Because none of us can learn unless we ask questions. And you have some authorities here that will have some great answers for you. So enjoy the day, have a great one. I will tell you that even though it might be beautiful outside, it's much better inside at this seminar. So thank you very much.
Now I would like to invite Dalton Hermes, who, like Dr. Sopcich mentioned, he is CEO of Hermes Landscaping, one of the largest landscaping companies in Kansas. He's also a member of JCCC's Foundation Board, and he's a Horticultural Sciences Advisory Board as well. And today he's going to share his reflections on the industry with all of you. Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you. It's nice to be with all of you. First of all, I will share with you that I've been a member of this community at Johnson County Community College for years, and I've known Dr. Sopcich for most of those, which is at least a dozen years. I was on the foundation board here in the executive committee. And I will tell you that Joe follows a grand tradition of university presidents or college presidents here. And I will tell you also that this college is in good hands with Joe, because he's really a talented guy, and he cares a ton. He cares a lot. So, Joe, congratulations. I haven't formally told you, but for your new position. And also, I want to tell, just share an observation with you from the industry. When Joe talks about this college being in the top of the nation, it's really kind of an understatement, because what I understand to be the truth is something like in the top 5 community colleges in this nation, which probably means as the world goes, it might be the top 5 in the world, because the U.S. does community colleges like no other country. And so you are here and we are here sitting in what I believe is a top 5 community college in the world. And within that, within this university, we have this horticulture program that's led by Dr. Rita Sridhar, which is really an incredible jewel for us as an industry, for us as students. It's a gold mine. It is a literal gold mine for this to be situated right here, at least for industry, to have this horticulture program at this school. And we as an industry, and I know I'm not talking to a lot of industry people here today, but we as an industry have an obligation to help grow it. And I was telling Dr. Sridhar this morning is that it doesn't happen all on her shoulders. Like when we educate children, it's always a cooperative effort between the parent and the teacher and the student. And I think about the program here as a cooperative effort between the college and Dr. Leica and the students in industry. And so I'm really happy to be participating as much as we do. I'm really happy to see these students from Olathe North here. And I will tell you that I'm a second-generation business owner, and the company was started in 1965 by my dad, and I started working there at age 5. And I would tell you how old I am if you're quick with math. But I love it. I love this industry. I love what I do. I've loved it every day. I've worked in it since I was age 5. I went away to college. I came back and took over this company 28 years ago and been running it for that amount of time. And every day I'm grateful that I get to get up and create beauty and make a difference in people's lives, make people happy, create memories for people, create connection for people. And do all that in the framework of nature, of Mother Nature. So it's really a beautiful industry for all of us to be in. I guess I hadn't thought, I've been asked over the years to go up to K-State and speak to the students there, and there's always, I mean, the talk I have, I'm going to make really succinct here, but I just will tell any of you who are students, the things I share at K-State, and this is for the high school students as well. The horticulture is really important if you're going to get into the industry, but also if I could offer 3 other areas of study to supplement your horticulture to make you really useful in this industry, it would be accounting, it would be Spanish, and it would be people skills, learning how to work with people, manage people, motivate people, lead people. So I would just say, in our industry, to add those to whatever your curriculum is, and actually I've said this, you know, at the advisory committee over the years too, that it's nice to work in those subjects into the curriculum here. I want to share four things that I've learned in 28 years in business, and these are kind of life lessons, and life has a beautiful way of teaching us if we're aware of the lessons we're being taught. And these aren't the lessons that maybe you get from being in school, but these are lessons that sometimes are sweet lessons, sometimes aren't sweet lessons, but they're profound. And probably the best lessons we learn in life are the ones that aren't sugar-coated and the ones that come kind of hard. The first thing I've learned is what you do matters. What you do every day matters, and what you do in this industry matters. And for us as industry people, for us as students, to reach forward and do the things every day in this industry that lift, that inspire, that are truth, that are integrity, and in that vein, that expression, all boats float with the rising tide. So we as an industry can't but help ourselves if we help the industry grow. So, and whether that's in your school, every little thing that we do in our school matters. And whether we lift people up, it matters. We tear people down, it matters. And it affects us all. In that regard, we are all one. We are all one. Everything we do affects other people. The second thing I've learned is to be grateful for whatever comes our way. And life has some incredible lessons for us, and there's miracles that happen every day if we're looking for them in business and in school and in life, in our families, in our churches, in our communities. The miracles happen, and the more grateful we are, the greater are the gifts that come our way. The third thing I've learned is that to be successful, it takes hard work. But more than hard work, it takes being able to see success, being able to want the success, and being able to believe in the success. And all those things happen without the work. They all start in the heart, and they all start in the mind of seeing it and wanting it and believing it. And the last thing I'll tell you that I've learned is that you matter. You matter. And there is only one you, there is only one me. We came into this world with the gifts, bearing our gifts, our skills, our talents, our dreams, our visions, and nobody else has it. Nobody else has the gift of you. And it doesn't benefit the world to play small. So whatever your gifts are that you have and you're bringing to life and you're bringing to business, you're bringing to school, to your family, to yourself, play it big. And I've learned that. So those are the four things I've learned. And then the last item I'd like to share with you is just what I see as the future of this industry and some of the opportunities that are there. But I will tell you, I've been around the country a lot and seen the horticulture industry in other parts of the country. There are certain places where the horticulture industry is so far advanced from where we are in Kansas, and places where it's not as advanced. And it's not a criticism, it's just a statement that there's a tremendous opportunity for us as high school students and college students and professors and industry people to make a difference. And I would encourage all of us to see what's happening in other parts of the country and how industries, what are the decisions that have been made to elevate the industries in other parts of the country. Some great models to follow. Illinois is one of them. Colorado is one of them. And then the last thing, just in terms of the future of the industry, I mean, generally speaking, I don't believe that there's been a tremendous amount of innovation in our industry in the last 50 years probably, at least the 30 years I've been, or 28 years I've been running this company. Things haven't changed a lot, in my opinion. I think that the public, I think businesses, I think consumers are ready to see change coming from this industry. And I see such amazing talent and creativity among young people that are coming up right now that are going to bring some amazing ideas and innovations to this industry. And when that happens, that's what creates opportunity, that's what creates wealth, that's what creates great businesses. That's what Apple was all about. It was all about innovation. And so I just want to encourage all of you who are students and going through whether it's horticulture or another field, but the big opportunities lie in innovation, and our industry needs it. So, and our industry needs you. So I hope that there'll be some of you that fall in love with what we got here, because it's really special. So thank you.
I promise I won't take too long, okay? So I'll keep it real short and sweet. So anyway, so thank you, Dr. Sopcich. Thank you, Dalton. And as Dr. Sopcich and Dalton mentioned, we have a commendable horticultural sciences program at Johnson County Community College. And our program has done well because of the collective progressive thinking, determination, and hard work of all the horticultural sciences faculty. We have 13 adjunct faculty teaching in the program, staff, a greenhouse manager, and of course, strong support from our industry partners like Dalton, Suburban, Family Tree. We have a lot of local industry support as well. Kansas State University, and of course, you, the community as well. So thank you all. Big thank you to all of you. Our theme for today's workshop is urban horticulture and pest management. And urban horticulture, as you all know, is gaining more and more attention as value of green spaces to environmental and human health are being explored in addition to the aesthetic value. As you know, plants are key in the long-term sustainability of urban landscapes and our planet. It's also important that we understand and appreciate the interconnectivity of plants and people in the modern urban environment. And today, we'll discuss a wide range of topics from pest management philosophy and practices in urban environments, to pollinator protection, to growing vegetables, fruits, and nuts in urban landscapes, and of course, creative landscape solutions for small garden spaces, and much more. And such conversations, I hope, will serve as a catalyst for more discussions that will ultimately lead to greener cities and landscapes with management practices that are ecologically and socially sustainable. And this year, we have also planned a series of hands-on workshops for you, and that will be tomorrow at the Horticultural Science Center. If you have not signed for that, please do so. You can sign online or at the front desk. And we also have some prominent visitors, like Dr. Sopcich mentioned. Welcome to Honorable Reagan Okumu from Uganda, also Dr. David Samrosky, who is in the audience as well. Thank you. And we have our Science Division Dean in the audience at the back, Dr. Sheila Danaski. Thank you, Sheila, for your support of the program. Thank you for being here today. And I'm not sure if I missed anybody else today. So, yeah, so high school students from Olathe North, thank you for being here. Minnie, thank you for bringing them here. And Minnie is part of our high school college program. She's a teacher for the high school college program, so she took the initiative to bring them here, so thank you much, yeah? And, and before I talk about next year's theme, let me thank a few of our sponsors as well. From JCCC, we have Office of Instruction, Student Life, Career Pathways, Marketing Communications, and Cancer Studies Institute. They were our sponsors. And from the green industry, we have Hermes Landscaping, Ryan Lawn and Tree, Suburban Lawn and Garden, Family Tree, and Loma Vista. So thank you for your support. Also, a big thank you to Deb Knudsen. I'm not sure if she's here today. She's downstairs. She's the event planning manager, and she does all the planning for this event. So a big thank you to her. And of course, Adrienne Wilson, she's the director of the foundation office. She sent letters out requesting sponsorship. So a big thank you to her as well. Next year, we'll continue these conversations, and I'm hoping next year's theme will revolve around discussing resource management, meaning water conserving plans, disease-resistant plants, pest-resistant plants. So we'll continue those conversations. And if you have suggestions on what an appropriate theme would be, email that to me. Like a title for a theme, email that to me. Okay.